Okay. Yeah, Fernando, I have to keep this low because the thing is that the baby is sleeping now, and I wanted her to get some sleep because we've been having difficulty. I mean, thank God the last 5 days was okay. No seizures, no attacks, no nothing like that. But I wanna give you a respectable answer to your email. I didn't read it. Reader reads my mail because I don't like reading a lot of stuff on the phone unless it's like the Bible. But I don't like to read a lot of stuff. And then I don't like to write a lot of stuff. So she writes my stuff unless it's very personal that I have to write. Our business is our family business. I mean, that's how I see it. So just remember that when you write, and then I'm remembering that what I write when I write to you. Which is very rare. 99.9% of the stuff that she writes to you. Let me get down at it because the thing is that I can't really upload a big video and get it to you. I noticed that that's the case with Gmail. I don't know why that is, but that's what we're stuck with. You said not to call you. I don't know why, because you and Gwen have been having problems way before any of these that before the Philippines. I mean, you've been having problems with her, since 1988 or 89. Since you married her, you've been having problems without me or with me. It doesn't really make a difference. Let me get to the decision aspect of everything. First of all, you have to understand that you yourself actually did not take the advice of our mom. You did not take the advice of our mom. She said strictly, confidently, boldly, cogently, clearly, not to marry Gwendolyn DeBra. I gave you advice not to marry her, and you went over our heads and got your wish, and you've been stuck ever since. So you're I love you a lot, but you're actually accusing me of making decisions and rash judgments and rushing and this and that. And I understand some of these things. You are right. Like, for example, the furniture and the belongings, I should have stayed maybe another 5 years and got everything over here. My furniture, my printer, my television, my everything. I should have got over here. Now I have to buy everything from scratch. But this idea that, I'm the one who didn't listen to you. I mean, you're the one who didn't listen to Ning, Fernando. I mean, Ning almost died. Almost committed suicide, stabbing herself in the heart. I grabbed a knife. Do you forget that? Do you forget that she almost killed herself in 1988 or 89 or 90? When while Gwen and you were living in the house, she almost killed herself. I don't care what happened, with me and Ning after. Nothing compares to that. Neither with Belsie, with April, with no one. Ning almost killed herself, and I saved her life. I don't give two hoots in hell what anybody says about me and Ning and this and that and the adventures that we had and whatever. Nobody knew each other like us because I was there the longest. I was there for Ning in the bad and in the good, and she was there for me in the bad and the good, and we loved each other. We had a beautiful relationship as mother and son, before she passed away in 2012. So because of the fiasco with Gwen and you, I mean, she almost killed herself. Okay, she didn't kill herself in 2012. That was a mistake and too much medicine that she took. Either she was sleepy, groggy. She actually, went to Ideal Pharmacy to get information on how to take that medicine because she was confused. And she expressed to me how to take it. I said, I don't know. Ask Mike. So she did not kill herself, but she almost did. 22 or 23 years before that. Okay. So you're accusing me of doing something that you did yourself with Gwen. You went over Ning's head. It's saying that Angelo, what you was getting into. You wanted the easy way out. You didn't listen to my advice. You didn't listen to our advice. You didn't listen to our advice at all. Me and Ning told you not to marry that woman. And now you've been, stuck with her for 30 years. Basically, you want out of the marriage. You told me that you want out. You told me that you want to move. So I mean, what have you have done better than me in my life? This is my property. This is my house. I got a roof over my head. I got a floor under my feet. I mean, this is, we live with not too many things and stuff like that. I mean, that's how you start out with. I don't really care about furniture for now. With the baby is the most important. The baby situation is the most important thing right now. It's not furniture. It's not. We have a place to stay. I don't pay $1,000 a month. This is my property. Out of me, you, and Jeanette, I'm the only one that has his own house. I'm the only one who had a car ever. I don't have one now because payments were too large, and I just decided to let it go. It was banged up anyway. The car, I didn't want it anymore. Except for the radio, I didn't want it. Okay. And I have a baby girl, Anna Anna Devane from General Hospital. I have a baby girl from my own body. That's the fruit of my own body. Riza Tapaya Quinones conceived Anna Devane from my body. Okay, way back in 2019. I say way back, it's only a couple of years ago. So, I have a wife, a beautiful wife. Not from the Bell School for the Blind. Not from, that I had to do it because I wanted to leave. No. I waited 36 years. I waited for the right woman to come along to have my child. And I got it done. Me and Ning were the only ones, and I'll leave you with this and I'll do part 2. Me and Ning were the only ones to venture out to a new country and succeed. And to be a success. Ning did it from Puerto Rico to the United States. I did it from the United States to the Philippines. I'm not doing anything that Ning didn't do. There's nothing strange in what I'm doing. Millions of people have done that and are living in the Philippines right now. I'm not saying that everything is peaches and cream. I'm not saying that I don't ask you for occasional help. You are my brother, okay? A brother was born for the day of trouble. When I was working for you, when you weren't not working in 1997, 1998, and all the other subsequent years, I never complained, not one time, in helping you and Brian and Gwen. It didn't even occur to me. The stuff that you write to me sometimes, I never wrote to you, and I never even said to you. Out of all the arguments and fights that we had, that never entered into my lips, that I have to work for you guys. You made your own decision with Gwen. You left us, and now you have to sleep in the bed that you made with Gwen. You decided to have a child from her, so you're on your own basically, and that garbage never never came out of my mouth. I helped you with no questions asked, and no bloody speeches, and no bloody lectures. So you're accusing me of doing something that you did, and being with a bad woman that's not good for you. She's not good for you biblically. She doesn't give you anything spiritual, and she's not good for you physically, emotionally. So, I mean, you're accusing me of doing things that you did for Nano in a very, very bad way. You left in a bad way our house. Me, and you can say, well, that happened to you with Belsi. Yeah, but you did it first with Gwen, 10 years before Belsi. 10 years before Belsi, Fernando Quinones and Gwenda LeBras left our house in a complete disastrous way. So whatever happened to me and Belsi after, I mean, you did it first. I left, and not everybody believes, and this is the last thing I want to say before I get to part 2. Fernando, not everybody shares your sentiment. Not everybody shares your opinion that I made a mistake, that I rushed. I already said that, yeah, I should have waited maybe 5 years to gather my things and to bring everything, okay, to the United States. I mean, to the Philippines. My goods, my possessions that you still have. Destroying 2 out of 4 boxes. I only have 2 boxes left, and you're not even giving me those, which is actually stealing. And God is going to continue to hit you hard with the vertical with Gwen and with Brian's stupid behavior, because you're not giving me my things. And I pray that God will hit you even harder. The both of you had COVID-19. What's next? Brian crashes his car, lives with somebody who's not his wife, steals somebody else's wife right from under his nose, chases the both of them, crashes his car, gets arrested, loses his job. Now he's in Texas again for maybe the third time in his life. He has like 2 miscarriages or whatever it is, or loses 2 babies. And what, he's on his way to another third one? I don't know what else to say about my family. I'm glad I made this decision. Not everybody has your sentiment. I was congratulated by my best friend Denise's sister. She congratulated me for having the courage to leave. Thanks.